Hello. Today is May 2nd, Tuesday, 2023. I just want to say this. If anything happens to myself or my children, just know that you check the property manager. You know what I mean? I have to go over there and go in the office and let these people know what the heck's been going on, what the heck is being said, about the maintenance man and what he's doing on this property, the freaking cars that just be parked over here all willy-nilly in the parking lot, people just smoking whatever the hell they smoking off of for you, just doing the absolute most, right? And I just left from out of the office because I had to go show them pictures of my bathroom window and my daughter's window, which has been compromised. When I first moved in here, I had to sign, when I moved in, I had to go and do an assessment myself of my apartment and see what was wrong so that it could be fixed. It was only certain little stuff that was on that checklist when I first moved in here, and the windows daggone sure wasn't it. I have been said something about my youngest daughter's window when we first moved in here, when I first recognized it, and the crack was little, but now it's wider. Friday, I went on the side because my bathroom screen was sticking out, so I took the hammer and I tapped the things back into the groove. Sunday, I go and I open up my blind and I see that it's out further. Well, matter of fact, my daughter Sanai is the one that made me aware that it was out further. So I went to go look and I'm like, what the hell? So I went outside to go take the pictures of it being compromised the way that it has been compromised. Like, why? Who the heck is going these extra miles and lengths to be doing all of this extra stuff? I don't freaking know. But as I said, if anything happened with me, just know that the maintenance man and some of these stupid ass neighbors that I live around had something to do with it because he already running around here doing the most. The lady done already said that he be giving pills to the prostitutes and stuff on his property. I don't really care what the man got going on. But because I'm thinking about not only my safety and my children's safety, but there's other people that's on this property where they're trying to go throw trash and stuff out at the dumpster. You got people popping up out of nowhere, people on the side of the building is getting hot. It's just a little bit unnerving. People is moving in and moving out. My freaking utility bill for my building, I went and asked yesterday, why is it so freaking high? And she said due to the fact that a lot of the units are not filled up, the people that are here presently on the property, whatever total bill that they have for the company or whatever, they split it amongst all of the residents. My whole thing is the apartments would be filled in and they would be actually making money if it wasn't all of this crazy corruption and stuff like that going on the property, and then people that they employing is having hand in, what I mean, the destruction of the property or people moving in and out. So now you messing with the owner of this building's finances. I'm going in there and I'm speaking what it is that I have to speak to these people that are running this property to let them know when they're not here what be going on here. It's not my problem for anybody to feel any type of way about it because nobody else is speaking up on it, because the majority of these people are in on what the heck has been going on. When like the last time, like in February, when I went to go speak about the situation that was going on here, this was just before my lease was up. All of a sudden, one of the ladies that, was working in there, she no longer resides here. Now we have a new property manager that is here running alongside with the newer replacement property manager that is on deck now, because there was another young lady that was in one of the other young ladies' positions, and then she was no longer here. I don't know what the heck's going on this property, but I think the man's name is Mr. Caldwell, if I'm not mistaken, because I had to like really Google it, because when I asked the people in the office who owned this building, they were saying they said pet something, like trying to say who the owner of this building is. But I went and Googled it after I asked them because they didn't seem to know, but they were saying like they are the managers of the property. And I'm sitting here trying to think like, okay, you work for this property, right, as a property manager, and you're in charge of doing the leasing and things like that with the residents here. How do you not know who's your employer? How do you not know who, cuts your check? It's a little suspect because if I'm going in there inquiring about that, 9 times out of 10 they putting two and two together and they like, oh, she might contact these people, blah blah blah. If I'm coming in here and I'm telling you what's going on and what I have experienced from my own personal experience based off of what these people are doing and trying to covertly do to me, like I'm not aware of what the heck is going on and what they are doing to me, and I'm speaking on it and telling y'all what's going on this property. I was told that they have spoken with the people anonymously to address what it is that I have been bringing to them. Now, if prior to me moving into this residence, nobody else was saying anything about anything, and now all of a sudden more and more people are getting confronted about certain shit, they know that it came from me, especially if they was all in cahoots together doing the stuff that they've been doing on this property and getting away with it for however long that they've been doing it. Now here I come. Like, I can't help but what I see. I can't help but being who the heck I am. I can't help for, speaking up and being an advocate, because it's not just me I'm thinking about with my own personal safety and security. It's other people. The other night, somebody freaking, it was Sunday, early Sunday morning, a person jugging the door, you know what I mean, and just popped the downstairs, door open. Like, if you don't have a damn key to this building, why the hell are you doing all of this stuff? I keep making these people aware of what these people is doing in this, on this property and stuff like that. And then I had to call to the freaking people that's supposed to be security and monitoring this building. One day I had just met the neighbor that's across the hall from me, and some guy with like a suit and freaking shoes and stuff, like with some slick black hair, come in the building, stand like this and just snap a picture. And I'm like, why are you taking pictures? And he was like, I'm security. Now, our building security has been here before and they have a security truck. This man didn't have no truck or nothing like that. He didn't have the uniform on that I know that is the security for this building. So who the fuck sent you? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be caught up in nobody else's stuff. I know my neighbor across the hall, he said that he got some dealing with the law. He got an ankle monitor on. He got wife problems, baby mama problems, children problems, court problems, all of that stuff. Like, this is what's been going on around me. But what I'm going to say is, I'm not about to sit here and be playing with none of these people, especially if I'm not out here willingly freaking causing hurt, harm, or injury to nobody. I'm not out here freaking selling drugs. I'm not selling no cat or none of that. I'm celibate. I'm going to say that shit and I'm going to keep fucking saying that shit for whoever the fuck want to believe it or not. I don't care. I don't care. And everybody's saying, oh, she can't be this, she can't be that. I can't be nobody but who I'm sitting here to be. It's a problem for me that other people have a problem with identifying where they keep on coming and just stepping into some shit that they don't have no need to be in, because I'm not bothering nobody here. I'm not trying to, all of that extra stuff that people be into and doing, like that's just whack as fuck. It's whack what people is trying to do. Like, and then you got these folk that's mad because when they getting confronted about it, they gonna know it's coming from me, and I really don't give a damn, because what you not gonna do is gonna sit here and try to keep pissing on people and making it seem like it's raining outside when you trying to do the crazy shit that you doing, but you didn't get mad because somebody exposing you. Stop doing the stupid stuff that you doing, and nobody gonna have to speak on what it is that you doing if you not doing nothing. But then, because y'all are actually doing the shit that is being spoke upon, you want to lie and say another person is doing something that they're clearly not doing. It's just the retardedness for me. It's the retardedness of the thinking for me. Like, I've noticed that, a lot of people that I have come in contact with just don't have that same train of thought where, common sense means everything. Common sense is golden around this piece, and then because I'm not like everybody else, I'm not participating in what everybody else is. Like, I'm the weirdo. I'll be the weirdo. I don't care. I'll be the weird guy. I like being the weird one. You know what I mean? Like, I like to be the one that is not doing what the crowd is doing, because I am not a follower. I wasn't born follower. I've never been a person following the crowd and doing all of the crazy. No, like, somebody got to be the voice of reason somewhere in the mix of all the spadoodle, But yeah, like, I'm just sick of all of this shit. And then I know that these people be trolling my shit. The fucking the office management lady, she's like, I don't believe that anything like that is going on this property. And I'm like, it was an incident that took place at my own personal apartment unit, to where, once I spoke to police officers about that, I had, spoke upon some other things that I have experienced on here, and the cops said that they're well aware of what's going on this property. So if a cops is well aware of what's going on this property and in the surrounding area, you could believe what you want to believe, because you're not here after certain parts and times of the day. And even when the stuff be going on during the daytime, people be trying to do that shit covertly. Like, they're not looking at this man creeping and geeking all around all of these other people and stuff like that. I'm not sure what these people is into. I really don't care. But I know what was said to me about the property person that works here or whatever. Like, I don't care. I ain't trying to get on nobody nothing. I'm not trying to piss on nobody Cheerios or nothing, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you're actively participating in coming up another person's free will to speak out about things that they're experiencing, but you're mad, if you're a part of what it is that I'm speaking out on, of course you're gonna get pissed off and mad, and you know what I mean, try to do some old get back. Like, petty people. And then you got other people that take it a step further. Like, a lot of people don't believe in people doing voodoo and witchcraft spells and stuff like that, because it really happens in this world. You know what I mean? Certain people you can't say certain shit to, because they close-minded and they don't believe certain shit like that. But for me, I'm open-minded to a lot of things in this world, and that's the difference that sets me apart from these people that I live around, because they don't look at nothing but beyond the surface level. They surface level people. They don't go deeper. They let other people influence their mind. Like, I'm not a freaking carbon copy robot. I'm not gonna sit there and like act like there's nothing going on just to appease somebody else. I can't. You know what I mean? I no. And then what's the craziest is I've experienced a lot of that type of behavior within my own family dynamic. That's why I'm able to freaking see and pinpoint it, and you know what I mean, look at it, seeing people outside that I don't even freaking know. But if they got the same tendencies and traits and behaviors and stuff with people that I've come across in the course of my 42 years of living, we gonna freaking call a kettle a kettle. You know what I mean? And we gonna call it black just like it is, you know what I mean? And it's not the pot calling the kettle black. It's just the fact of the matter, and the matter of the fact is, it is what it is, and people choose to believe what they want to believe, but not really see what the heck is really going on, especially if somebody bringing something from a different perspective and you still not willing to look at something from a different perspective. Something wrong with your brain. Because if you didn't personally experience stuff, you feel as though, oh, this is not possible or nothing like that. Just like the woman, I ain't even going to get into that. Anywho, the Santeria, the freaking voodoo, the hoodoo, all of that shit, like, come on, man. Like, this shit is real in the world. And because the matrix, the people, their powers that be, got so much control and stuff like that, to where they have programmed people's minds. And I was a part of that too, until I started freaking like doing more and more and more of my own research to come to the absolute conclusion of like not to go against what it is that I'm seeing. I can't help what I see, so don't get mad with me when I speak on it. Like, if you don't want nothing to be, don't come the fuck around. Leave me the fuck alone. Just don't come. Like, you ain't even gotta say nothing to me, and I'm okay with that. But what you're not about to do is sit here and be behind my back trying to set up for my downfall and my demise, to have other people do it just to keep your hands clean. I'm talking to you, mom, you family, whoever the hell, these strange ass people that I don't even know. I'm not even from here, and these people are having the audacity to put their mouth on me and trying to like degrade my name. Like, I don't need nobody else to define me. I know who the fuck I am. I know what I did in my life. I know where I've been in my life, and I know what I experienced in my life. I don't need nobody to sit there and try to dilute nothing about me, because I can tell people about who the hell I am, what I experienced, what I've done. You know what I mean? Like, this is what the most annoyingest thing is with all of y'all people. All of y'all. And then y'all have the audacity the freaking spanking audacity to be pissed off because somebody is saying what it is that they experience. I'm going to tell my story how I got to tell my story. Just like y'all try to tell y'all story, I'm going to say from my own personal experience, because I have not been speaking up and saying, and then for the ones that I have been saying what I've been experiencing or whatever, y'all try to use my words against me to weaponize me like I'm the fucking problem. I've already been owning up to the fucking problem that I had created within my own life and the parts that I played in that, and I'm cool with that shit because I had to live in these shoes. I had to walk in these shoes. I had to make choices and decisions in my life. But when I decided to make better choices and decisions in my life, to do the right thing, to speak up, to speak the right things, some people haven't been able to give me the chance to be able to do that, and then others just don't really give a fuck because they okay with whatever they was told. But now when all this stuff start unfolding, and then the people that helped certain people to do certain stuff, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you is I'm not about to keep playing with y'all when it comes for y'all keep coming for me, trying to break into my house, trying to make me homeless, trying to make me not have no job opportunities, trying to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, I already know y'all ain't like me from the rip, and I'm okay with that. Before, it used to hurt because like, damn, I thought that we was flyer than that. I thought we was family, or I thought that, when I was in a relationship, I thought you loved me, da da da. Like, love goes so much further and deeper. And from my understanding of love, the majority of the shit that I've experienced in my life was nothing but fucking horror. It's been like a fucking house of horrors. And no, I'm just not gonna fucking live there no more with anybody. Like, y'all gonna live there by yourself. Like, I'm trying to do the right thing, be peaceful, build up some things. I got big things that I'm, you know what I mean, looking into, venturing into to, make a difference. I want to be the change that I see. You know what I mean? And it all starts from within inside of the person. And you can't freaking expect change and not willing to do the work on yourself so that you can recognize and point out what it is that, what triggers you and what's deep rooted within you, to be able to go out there and expect anybody to give you any type of respect or love or anything like that if you're not willing to be honest. That's one thing that I learned in my journey, and that's why honesty is the best policy. I have participated in a lie, and done some things, but I don't want to be freaking offing nobody. I don't want to poison nobody. I don't want to do none of that shit. Everybody deserve a fair chance at being able to learn and grow. Some of us faster than others. You know what I mean? Some of us slower than others. But the thing is, as long as you consciously put in your mind to doing something different and changing things within yourself so that you can see it manifest different within your life, that's all people ask for. That's the only thing that the universe is really trying to freaking get us all to freaking see. And our ancestors and the people that came before us. Like, I don't want my ancestors looking down on me and I'm out here, repeating crazy ass cycles and doing all of this crazy ass shit. Because they gonna be like, well, I died in vain. Everything that I done while I was living, you know what I mean? You didn't take nothing, no good parts and nothing. No, I don't want to do that. And especially for the people in my family that passed away, not being able to speak their truth or to be heard or feel like they were understood or anything like that. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna speak for every fucking body. Fuck what y'all doing. Fuck the fuck shit that you're doing. I know that this YouTube or whatever like that, my apologies for the curse words or whatever, but it's like, enough is enough. I mean, I'm working on my potty mouth. I used to be a lot worse, you know what I mean? I gotta sell them out for days. I'm working on a lot of things within myself and being more patient with myself to understand that I'm not perfect. And I ain't trying to portray myself to be perfect, but what we not about to do is keep the lie going. We just not about to do that. Get it together. That's all I'm saying.